Welcome back, everyone, to Crusader Kings 3, the first episode in which I begin as a king. King Matthias of Bohemia is 57 years old. This may be the final episode of his reign. I guess we'll see as things unfold. But obviously, succession is going to be the concern now moving forward. But at least we are passing on a kingdom, which means everything will stay in the hands of one person, even if all the duchies and the counties do not. So let's move on and see what happens today. So the first artifact that I created, the Bavarian sword, has got 19 years of durability left. So we're going to go ahead and repair it. We'll see what happens. It gets it back up to 60 years again. That costs us a little bit of money. That's okay. So realm will lose land when a vassal dies. Your vassal Duchess Bertrada of Augsburg holds titles that will be inherited by rulers who are not your vassals. So who exactly is the heir to the Duchy of Augsburg, I guess is the question. Count Friedrich. Why is Count Friedrich? He's my brother. Why is he not a part of my realm? He should be. I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. Greetings, my perceptive liege. I have arrived in Augsburg to pay homage to you, glorious king. All right, let's do it. I wait patiently on the throne for the arrival of Count Rapoto. He kneels in deference, offering nothing but his oath to faithfully serve as a vassal of the kingdom. He stumbles awkwardly. The court gasps in unison as he falls. Your oath is all that matters to me. Yeah, we'll do that. And my counselor Fulmar has died, so that was my bishop. I guess I got a new bishop now. Not a huge deal. So we've completed the task of converting faith up here. So now the entire kingdom is of the Catholic faith. That's good. What is our mayor doing right now? She's promoting culture, or our steward, I should say, promoting the Bavarian culture here, which is good. Here we're increasing control in the county. I think everything's pretty quiet. And this is going to be a pretty quiet episode because, I was rushing to create the kingdom before the generation was up so that I could pass on that kingdom to the next generation. Now that I've established that, I want to keep things quiet for a little while without going nuts and drawing the ire of the entire world. So we're going to just kind of let this next generation pass relatively peacefully, I think. A stranger is brought before me. He has been waiting outside the castle gates for a week, my liege. His name is Lambert. Embrace God, and this will be your home. All right, cool. So no other real kingdoms at the moment. Oh boy, accusations of witchcraft. We'll get upset peasants in München. I'm not too worried about that. We'll gain those 300 stewardship lifestyle points. Well, there it is. I have died. It is 932 AD. King Matthias of Bohemia rests in the arms of the Lord at 60 years of age. He died from his wounds. I don't know what wounds those are unless somebody has killed me. I guess we're going to have to find out. That's a little bit fishy to have died from my wounds. That concerns me greatly. So let's go ahead. Obviously, inheriting as a woman brings its own unique challenges. My heir now to the Kingdom of Bohemia is Count Ernst, my 19-year-old son. We do have a daughter. She is married, Count Raoul of Dijon. She's got a son already. So obviously we've got some concerns here. Number one being that we need to marry off Count Ernst. He's 19 years old. We need to get going on that. So let's take a look at some options. I'm going to look at alliance power. Ew, she's not very favorable at all, is she? A lot of them are too young by far. Got some Swabians here. That might be a good way to do it. Marry him into someone who's German. Ah, boy, there's just not a lot of great options, are there? Let's go for skills then. Somebody who's going to pass on good genes to the next generation, but is also not 40 years old. Here's a 15-year-old. This might be good here, too. I like the learning skill being high. What are her stats? She's cynical, diligent, shy, intelligent. All right, that might be a good way to go here. I'll lose a little bit of prestige, but not a huge deal. Okay, no lifestyle chosen. What are we going to choose? Her stats are not particularly great. I'm going to go stewardship because she's got such a low level stewardship. And let's go... There's a +3 to stewardship with domain focus. Let's do that. Alright, we've got available perks now. This is a diplomacy perk. There we go. Children receive extra skill points. I like that. Alright, I still want to take a look and see what happened to my father after we fill the council positions. Boy, there's nobody good for Chancellor. We're going to need a better Chancellor than that, but we'll work on that. My Aunt Bertrada is good for Steward. My sister is Marshal. That's pretty cool that we can do that. I don't remember always being able to assign a woman as Marshal. Boy, not a lot of great choices. We're going to have to work on trying to bring in some new people to help with that. Oh, man, we've got all kinds of things here that we've got to deal with. Count Ernst can marry. Yeah, we know that. We can negotiate an alliance with Count Ernst. Let's do that. It's my son. Okay. So there's a independence faction that we've got to deal with that currently has 121% of my military power. So that's obviously a concern. It's the Duchy of Bavaria, my sister, who's also my marshal. We're going to have to deal with that big time. Attack them for their crimes against fashion. Interesting. No, we're not going to do that. I may have to denounce her, though. I'm a little concerned right now about all of this. First things first, though, let's try to sway her. Although that's going to take a little bit of time. I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right, back to our royal court. Let's go ahead and take a look around here. We've got one unhandled situation in the throne room. My mother and a guest are a part of this. My mother, Oda, the Queen Mother, has been getting more irritable by the day. As I sit on my throne contemplating the possible causes, the woman herself storms toward me just as she used to when I misbehaved as a child. You've got to do something about these mournful rags you call clothes. Don't you care what people think of you? Yes, Mama, I will fix it. Add 10 court grandeur. Set your court fashion amenities to decent fashion. Oh, boy. Sure, why not? We're going to gain some fashion, but also get overwhelmed by stress in the meantime. We can go ahead and hold court, which I guess I better do because we're about to have a rebellion on our hands, and I really don't want to have to deal with that. So maybe something will happen that will help us deal with that. All right, so sitting on my throne, and my feet apparently don't touch the little cushion there. First petitioner. The air is thick with anticipation as Mayor Arnulf approaches me. It's becoming increasingly clear that Swabians and Bavarians are becoming more, perhaps even too familiar. No, I actually like that idea, but let's see. Hold a festival to celebrate our rich Bavarian culture. It's going to decrease the acceptance between the two. Yeah, let's do it. Celebrate Bavarian culture. Hermann of Linz. Your Grace, I have come humbly to pledge my realm to you if you would accept my terms. Yeah, I accept that. Absolutely. Princess Theodorata boldly steps forward. I would be willing to overlook my grievances if you were to revise my contractual obligations to the crown. So she's the one that has the independence faction. This is what I was hoping for, is that by holding court, we would actually be able to get out of that situation. All right, so we could arrest her. You are plotting against me? Seize her. It's an act of tyranny. The faction would still be disbanded. All of her family lose opinion. Come on, Theodorata, forget the others. I would give her a county. Should be able. It would disband the faction, so it would be a way of bribing her. You play a dangerous game, Duchess. I'm gonna accept it. All right, that was a pretty good series of decisions for our court. I feel like that helped, and we added some territory in the meantime, so even better. Our new territory is right here, Linz. You can see it there. Let's see what we can find out about it. It's Bavarian culture, so that's good. It's Catholic, so also very good. So we're going to be pretty popular there, and it's part of the Kingdom of Bavaria. What are we going to need to be able to create the Kingdom of Bavaria? We need 6 more counties than the ones that we currently have. So we're actually well on our way to being able to do that. Gather up some more of these counties in this area here, Salzburg, Berchtesgaden, places like that. So we're in the mountains over here. That's cool. We're being raided. Oh, that is not going to fly, sir. Let's raise the military. Raise a local army. I don't know if that'd be enough. Nah, we need more than that. Raise them all. Wow, I've only got 920 now. Ugh, that's brutal. We've got to do something about that. I used to have a much bigger army, but I only control 2 counties directly, so that's kind of the problem. Oh, the enemy banner. The Battle of Boleslav ended in an astounding victory. I eagerly listened to the messenger as he reads the report. We came upon the enemy banner while we were cleaning the battlefield. We thought it would be a shame to leave it behind. Perhaps you'd like to keep it as a trophy. Yeah, let's keep it. That's cool. Alright, I think we can put down the army for now. Once he's far enough away. We're very close to the Count of Schaumburg being willing to be vassalized by me, which would get us one step closer to creating the Duchy of Bavaria. So let's work on swaying him. We don't need to sway my sister anymore. See if we can't move things in that direction. We're at only -6. If it gets in a positive direction, that would be enough to get him to offer his vassalage to me. Oh, I forgot about this. It has been far too long since I held my uncle Count Friedrich in my arms. Yeah, can we just make that incestuous relationship go away, please? Oh, I feel dirty. I feel so dirty. There are a few things I enjoy more than Duchess Bertrada's company. That's my aunt, so that's cool. Lose some stress, have some friendship, it's all good. Let's not have a relationship with our aunt like we do with our uncle, okay? Another accusation of witchcraft. We're going to say no. All right. Where do we want to go with this? Boy. I'm just looking down the road of what we might be able to gain from these different things. We're going to go cutting cornerstones because I would like to start investing a little bit if I'm able to. Let's take a look, too, at the current situation as far as inheritance goes. All these counties are going to go to my daughter. Only one county going to my son. I'm not crazy about that. Let me take a look at the dynasty tree right now. So obviously we're getting much bigger now. You can see how big the family has grown. Got a granddaughter of Count Emick that is now zero, just born. Let's take a look. Man, family's huge. Duchess Bertrada was a part of my family, but her descendants are not. Got a bunch of cousins over here, but no other real territories to speak of outside of the current situation. So, kind of thinking ahead a little bit, I think I might start granting some of these counties to Ernst so that they don't all go to my daughter and get divided up. So, Praha, Boleslav. Let's see. So, like one here. Control's only 63. We've got to work on... Actually, we are working on that. He actually already controls it. Interesting. Okay. Alright, let's take a look at my treacherous Ravener son, Christoph, who's 15. He's ambitious, sadistic, greedy, and rowdy. Boy, these are not good things, and I'm really very concerned about him. He's not going to take vows. He has no interest whatsoever in doing that. Oh, boy. We're going to have to find a way to get him satisfied somehow in such a way that he's not going to be an issue for me later, because I'm very concerned about that. Oh, boy. Who can we marry him off to? Opinion of me. Somebody who likes me. Oh, my cousin. Yeah, we don't want to do that. All right, alliance power it is. We're going to go with Sophia here. Alright. Alright, my mortal body. Send for a physician now. Honestly, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if I die and this goes to my son. Oh, man. Theodorata has created a cadet branch of our house. That's the first time we've seen that happen. She's definitely desiring to go her own way. Christoph has come of age. He's a skilled tactician and an unyielding defender. That's better than being a psycho, which is kind of what I expected him to be. I guess I'm feeling better. Betrothed can marry. Let's go ahead and let that happen. Congratulations. Be fruitful and multiply. Alright, so... Oh, 100 gold's an awful lot, but it would bring Schaumburg under our vassalage. So let's go ahead and do it. He gained 14 opinion. Oh, is that not enough? Oh, we're at -1 now. Oh. If he gained 14 opinion, why is it only +12? It was +8 before. Oh, boy. Okay. We're so close. If I build up the military strength, that might do it, because that's one of the things that's hurting us right now. And I need to do that anyway. So let's take a look here. Let's build up. We've already got armored footmen. I don't really need 2 armored footmen, do I? Let's destroy that regiment and create. We've got onagers already. How about some bowmen? They're cheap. I will increase that all the way up to 3. Okay, my mother is thinking about packing her bags. If I want to press it and make her my vassal, is my last chance to make her stay. Braunschweig, that's Brunswick. Give me 1 year and I will press your claim. Where is Brunswick? It's all the way up here. I'm not going after that. She's got a bunch of other claims, though. She's got 13 claims. I need to find something that's kind of in the general vicinity, though, of where we are. All of her claims are up in the northern part of Germany, up in this area. So not really anything I can really do a whole lot about right now, I'm afraid. My sister has arrived to pay homage to me. Serve me well, Princess Theodorata. Nice to have her paying homage and recognizing things. My mother died. Well, I guess we're not pressing that claim. But she's also not leaving anymore. So there's that. I want to go back to my council because we need to work on some better options. Spymaster and Chancellor. But also maybe even Marshal, although keeping my sister happy is probably a good thing. What can we do to find a better Chancellor? Well, let's go to our our vassals, our courtiers here. And find someone who's not married. That's an amazing name, by the way. Sybil the Rat. All right, nice. Katharina. Can we marry her off? First of all, let's recruit her to court. It's going to cost 25 gold to do that. I'm stressed out. Oh, well, that happens. Let's arrange a marriage for you. Actually, let's find a spouse. I want somebody who's really good in diplomacy. Ooh, here we go. Ottokar the Poet von Cham. He's 20. Let's do that. I don't care what house she's a part of. I just want to bring him here. We got to do it matrilineally, so he'll come to our house. Sod this. I'm off to the whorehouse. I don't want to be rakish. Let's scourge myself for my sins. Let's do that. And then... Oh, send for the physician. I whipped myself, and now I'm all cut. That's not good. Alright, we gotta wait until... There it is. You know what? I'm not gonna worry about a court physician. If I die, I die. If he dies, he dies. Or she, in this case. There we go. Now we've got a much better chancellor. We'll have to do the same thing for Spy Master, but we'll wait a little bit. Oh, man. Oh, I want this to be over so badly. Friedrich and I have had our struggles. I cannot deny it, yet his rejection came as a shock. Go away, uncle. How will I go on without his passion? Oh, my gosh. I'm so disturbed. All right, what's going on? We just can't seem to sway this guy in the right direction. It's -5 now. It feels like a losing proposition. So let's go ahead and do it the old-fashioned way. What can I declare war for? These are all chieftains, which means they're all places I'm not going to make any money, really. We're still working on increasing control in that county. We are. All right, so let's go to the Archbishop. Let's fabricate a claim on Schaumburg. We'll do it that way. Most of the commoners living in County of Hradec are of Czech descent. Proud of their traditions, it does not sit well with them that they must serve a foreigner like myself when my neighbor Count Travadomil shares their culture and history. Teach them the superiority of the Bavarian culture. All right. Whoa! 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 What happened? What happened? And we're at war. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. She died from her wounds. Somebody killed her, and that's 2 generations now dying of wounds. Something's going on here. But now we pass on to my son. Need to choose a lifestyle. Diplomacy it is. Majesty focus. Foreign affairs. Family focus. Foreign affairs it is. Alright. Man. We got to get on top of this stuff. I need a good spy master for one thing. We've got a decent one there. Marshal and steward. Okay. I have 4 counties in my control. That's good. Let's zoom out and see the situation. Okay, so we've got a bit of a rebellion going on here. That's the issue that's happening here. That's all I have in my army. That's not good. Duke Christoph, my half-brother, is going to take command of this army. We're going to have to raise more than just that. Oh, we actually have already won the peasant uprising. Okay, cool. Didn't even really have to fight that war. Long live the king! Epic beard, by the way. Fantastic beard. Boy, he must be super tall, because he's like popping off the top of the screen. Okay, we've got our claim. Time to grab another county. First things first, let's go to the military. Let's change our rally point to right there. So we'll be right next to him. Actually, we can actually have 4 men-at-arms now. We have 4. What do we have? We have armored footmen, bowmen, pikemen, and the onagers. All right, excellent. We got to declare war first before we raise the army. Let's press my claim. Let's raise the men. And finish off this dinky little army he's got here. This will be the last county I can hold directly. Duke Christoph is pretty hardcore. It's good to have him in there as a knight. Put his skills to something useful. My daughter, interesting. We gotta move this out of the way. There we go. My royal court is now at grandeur level 0. What happened there? Alright, first things first. No, my half-brother hates my guts. That's less than ideal. He desires these counties, so we may have to give him something to placate him a little bit. I do have 2 daughters. We really need to get a son in here somewhere. Come on, wife, get on that. Alright, we won the war. We've got another title. Now, here's the deal. Let's zoom out a little bit and take a look at that. I'm going to slow down. I'm not going to be like growing like crazy like I did in previous episodes. We'll grab some territory here and there. Man, I am huge. That's just crazy. I want to look at the Duchy of... Oh, that's Salzburg. Oh, man. That actually wasn't very helpful. Oh, no, yeah. We need one more of these 3. Berchtesgaden would do it. And then we could actually create that new duchy. Kingdom of Bavaria. We're 17 of the 22 we need. So we're getting close to that. Probably not going to happen in King Ernst's lifetime, though it possibly could. Because he's only 26. Okay, so this is interesting. Duchess Bertrada is unmarried. And for some reason, I think it's because it's elective, I'm next in line to inherit her throne and not one of her children, or inherit her duchy. So we need to, I don't know, get rid of her? I could imprison her. There's no chance of acceptance. All right. Murder time. All right. Let's get this going here. Actually, let's go and see what's happening over here. My half-brother, Duke Christoph, the psycho. Yeah, you. I'm talking about you. With all the praise raining down on him, it made it clear that I am expected to officially reward him in some manner. All right, we'll give him a county. That should help with his anger, too. Court level 2. Grandeur 2. We can't hold court yet. Oh, we have unhandled court events, that's why. All right. These guys are demanding counties as well. You are very angered, and I don't know how I feel about that, but I'm not giving him anything. Might give it to the poet. Each of you, tell me why you deserve a title. Alright. Ottokar receives Boleslav. We don't have the prestige available to be able to hold court, so we'll have to wait a little while for that. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up right there. A lot happened. 2 deaths. And now on to... What level of the dynasty is this? Is this the 4th generation? Let's take a look here. Yeah, going all the way back to Duke Christoph, then King Matthias, Queen Ida, and now King Ernst. So there we have it. A lot happening. A long way to go. Let me know your thoughts. Hit that like button if you would, and we'll see you again soon with another episode. Thanks for watching.